thought you meant like
in
cold
the
for
weather.
walking out there.
No. Yeah, mind you, well, hopefully you're in the footage somewhere. This is the guy who wears shorts all winter long, talking, of course.
A real tough guy here who was in shorts while we were all out in the cold. But I mean, it's 30 degrees. If anybody can go out in 30 degrees, but going out and singing in 30 degrees is already hard enough. Taking a string instrument out there in 30 degrees when your strings are going to be tuning in and out as you go in and out of a warm business and then back out into the 28, 30 degree night. It's a totally different prospect. So
yes,
it would have taken a very skilled violinist, I'll say.
Yeah, it's probably better not to have that.
Yeah, I thought it was better too. Plus, it was more natural. It was our voices, so I thought that was helpful too. It made us look more. I don't want to say amateur is the right word, but more.
And what would sometimes come off as even like provocative or almost even controversial, like, hey, you're singing Christian hymns. Well, what if people here aren't Christian or whatever? But it's like when you just bring the whole family and you got these little kids and they're so excited, I think it just disarms people. Everyone's just like, okay, look, even if I don't agree with, the message 100%, like I can get on board with the fact that it was just so humane, and I think that I mean, you had people of all walks of life. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but all different walks of life, all shapes and sizes, all different hairstyles and whatever else. And I don't remember seeing anybody that was like super disgruntled, except for that one instance. But
we'll get to that. Believe me, we're gonna do 20 minutes on that alone.
Oh man. It was I don't know if 20 minutes if it's worth that, but it was amazing to see people just be open to it. It's just like, you know what, we're just gonna have a good time. Yeah. It came a lot in.
I can't do it. Well, guess what? I just proved to myself that you can go out there and sing. It's not a big deal. Just Hallelujah.
That wasn't even on the carol sheet.
That was perfect.
But
that was good.
But yay, So
yeah, not quite the right season for that, Pat, but that's okay. Yeah. And I think doing it in a group also was very helpful as well. That'd be hard to do if it were just the four of us, but the fact that we had a group of 24 out there with us.
Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. And with that, I don't know. Do you guys have any closing remarks or anything that you want to reflect on in terms of the overall status of Western culture or this Advent season that we're wrapping up here?
I think it just shows that, you don't want to be, afraid to, just share a little joy. I think sometimes we're worried about being canceled or being looked on as that guy or the religious people or whatever. And sometimes it's just it's not that scary once you do it. And I think that, all the fears we have, most of the time they're unfounded. Is that people are not going to like what you do. We found even in the more establishments where you might find less religious people, we really didn't get any backlash.